looking like we have a deal on Gaza, and we'll let you know. I think it's a deal that will get the hostages back. It's going to be a deal that will end the war. It's going to be a deal it's going to be peace. I think we have a deal.
So as President Trump teases a potential deal, Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu speaking at the UN, slamming Western nations for recognizing a Palestinian state and vowing to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons. I sat down with the Iranian president, which he does not do very often, Masoud Pezeshkian, and we tackled a wide range of topics. Here is part of that conversation. Can you imagine a future where Israel and Iran can exist, the countries can exist in peace?
Of course, if anyone were just to focus as a normal human being on its own affairs and put aside apartheid and injustice and unfairness, why not? But the issue is those who are ruling, governing there now. They are committing genocide. Someone who's committing open genocide. Someone who accepts and adheres to no internationally accepted frameworks of laws and human rights. We're not supposed to attack any countries. We're not supposed to attack any countries. We have not been initiators of any aggression against any countries. But Israel, at will, sometimes on a daily basis, they attack anywhere they wish.
Clearly not agree with that they feel that Iran has been very aggressive through the proxies and all over the Middle East, in fact. There are Houthi attacks just the other day on U.S. ships. We have seen hundreds of American servicemen who were killed by Iran-funded proxies in the Middle East in the early 2000s.
This is the mindset propagated by Israel. Israel says Iran has done this, but no one takes the time to prove that Iran has done this and provide proof. The fact that we defend someone who has been unjustly driven from his or her homeland, but to say that we instigate terrorism and attacks and aggression, that is untrue. Find the clear participation of an Iranian in any of these terrorist attacks. In America, Europe. Can you put an Iranian next to the members of Daesh, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and so on? These are accusations that are easy to throw about, but those who are actually committing the crimes and destroying, those are not us.
I understand your perspective. U.S. intelligence obviously has a very different perspective on it, and as does the U.S. military in terms of the people whose lives were lost. But I want to ask you, as you came into office, President, as a reformer, and many women have watched closely the movement for freedom for women in Iran. What would you like to see for Iranian women in terms of their freedom?
Well, you see, in Iran today, women enjoy much more freedom. And in our government, in our administration, there are 5 of our sisters who are active members of this top echelon of this administration. We will continue to defend our positions for equal rights for all, including women. We believe that we must believe in the norms and traditions of a society. Progress doesn't mean that I can do what I wish and impose my will and wish on others. And also not to pick fights with one another, to impose our wills on one another and take turns at it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.